Hello, everybody. This is Coach Arconi with another Wednesday Wisdom for y'all. So today I want to talk about a quote that I posted in the Daily Motivation folder. It says, "In our darkest moments, it's when we see our light." And that I can really relate to that quote because my takeaway was that a lot of times in our biggest failures or in our biggest defeats or when our toughest time, that's what brings the best out of us. We all have trials and tribulations. We all have obstacles that we have to face each and every day, and some are a little bit worse than others. But a lot of times in those toughest times, that's what really gets us to push ourselves and bring out the best in ourselves, right? It lets us know that we can't give up. It lets us know that we have to keep on trying. It lets us know that we have to work to achieve the goal, because just because you don't get on the team the first time, or you don't pass the test the first time, or maybe y'all are going to learn this whenever you enroll into a school, maybe you don't get into your first choice of college, it doesn't mean you're not going to be successful. That doesn't mean you're not going to achieve your dreams. And let me share you a story about a big obstacle that I had. So this is when I was in my doctorate program. We had this big test that you have to study for halfway through your doctorate program. It's 3 different parts and you have a whole week to do it, right? It's really tough. I spent 8 hours a day for a whole week working on this project, and I could have worked on it even more. I just ran out of time. That's how tough and hard and how well I wanted to do on the test. So I completed the test and I passed 2 out of the 3 parts. And the one part that I didn't pass, the reason why I didn't pass it is because I just submitted a table, and I guess whenever I submitted it, it didn't come out right, so the table didn't make sense. It looked kind of sloppy. So I missed so many points off this table that I couldn't recover with other parts of the test. So I had to redo this part of the test, and I was feeling discouraged. I was feeling sad. But instead of giving up and say, "Oh, I'm not going to redo it, I'm not going to take it," I studied even more. I practiced making tables. I practiced organizing and formatting things on Windows. I practiced every other parts of the test that I did well on to do even better. Okay, so I had a year to prepare, and I would practice writing articles. I would practice making tables, as I mentioned before, and it comes around again, and I'm given the opportunity to retake this test and do this table. And I formatted the test. I designed the table so good that I got a perfect score on it. And I was able to pass the test and pass that 3rd part and go on to continue the program. Now, I could have been discouraged. I could have been wondering why. I could have just quit, right? I could have just said, "Oh, you know what, I'm just going to try it again." It was just the table. But I did even more work to make sure that there was no doubt that I was going to do better on this test. I committed time and effort and dedication to do the best, right? Because we're going to have obstacles. You're going to have struggles in your life, right? Maybe in your family, maybe in your friends, maybe when you get a job, maybe in all types of different relationships. But it's what you do when those obstacles come that determines who you are. It's always good to be confident and be happy and be joyful whenever things are going your way. But a real test of character is when you come to those obstacles, when you come to those roadblocks, what are you going to do to overcome the obstacles? Are you going to sit there and feel sorry for yourself? Or are you going to strap up your bootstrap and say, "I will find a way to overcome"? Because it's in every single one of us. We have to believe it, right, to achieve it, right? So what that means is we have to believe it in our minds, and then we have to do the work to achieve that goal. Because just because you believe it, that doesn't mean you're going to achieve it if you don't put the work in, right? So if you don't stay after school to go to tutoring, if you don't ask your teachers extra questions, if you don't sit away from your friends in class so you can focus better, okay? If you don't eat healthy food so you can get in better shape, right? And go to sleep on time and wake up early so you can get more stuff during the day. If you don't take those proper actions to achieve your goals, you're just going to be sitting there wondering, "Oh, I could have, I would have," right? So believe that you're great. And since you believe that you're great, take the necessary steps to achieve that greatness. I look forward to talking to y'all next week. Thank you.